Hello, my friends. What I'm doing today is some Tyvek beads. And I've done these on my videos a long time ago, but I thought I'd come back and revisit it again and show you um, how to do it. But I don't. I thought I had an envelope here. Where did they go? Well, I just had an envelope here. Wait a minute. This is what they look like, and I buy them from Staples, and I know you can get sheets of this now on Amazon, but I've had all these envelopes, so I just use the envelopes. And Betsy Doodle, she paints hers as an envelope and then folds it over and makes book covers with it, which is very, very nice to do that. But I basically cut this off and I tear it apart, and I tear this off and I cut that end off, and then I have something that looks like this when I'm finished cutting them. And then I paint them. Like, you don't even have to put that much paint on them. And then I cut them into strips like this, okay, on my cutter. And I think these are like maybe 2 inches wide. And then I roll them on a skewer, and then this is how they come out. And I'll show you how I do that. And then after I roll them, I'll show you what's next. Then I'm going to, after they're all done like this, and then I'm going to wire them and put beads on them for whatever, usually I do it for my sun catchers. But anyway, I have a skewer. Well, it's a dowel. It's not a skewer, it's a dowel. A small one. And I just start rolling them. So you're going to need a dowel or a skewer. They don't work too good on my bead roller. And they're a little bit fiddly to get started. But once you get started, they'll roll right up. And you're going to need a straight pin when you get them all rolled up. So you put it on there and you roll it up like that. And then when you get to the end, I'm going to snip that point off to a little square on the end. I don't need a point. Then you stick your pin in, and that holds it like that. Okay, I'm going to pull you in closer here so you can see what I'm going to do. Okay, that's all the way. I can't go any further than that. And then you're going to need a heat gun. You turn your heat gun on, and you start heating this Tyvek up. You see, and it'll start curling. And you can make boho beads like this, but I don't call them boho beads because I don't put material and all that stuff on them. See it starting to curl? And you want to make sure you don't do it too much because you'll get a hole in them. But that's kind of cool too if you burn a hole in it. You just want to keep going until you like it. Now Tyvek, you cannot tear Tyvek. Okay, that's good enough. You cannot tear it. It has to be cut. You pull your pin out. You wait till that cools off a little bit. And then you just pull it off of your stick. And you have something that looks like that. Let me turn autofocus on. So you have something that looks something like that, where it's burnt and melted. See that? See how cool that is? Let me show you another one that's, this one I did it quite a bit. I was burning it quite a bit. Come on, focus, little camera. There we go. See how that looks? And I just keep doing that with all these little papers that I have cut here. Just keep winding them up. The longer the bead that you want, the wide is, that's how wide you want to cut it. If you want a short bead, you cut it narrower. I like the bigger ones because they're easier to wire when I'm going to go ahead and wire them up and put beads on them. And I'll come back and show you how I do that. But I'm going to roll up a few more and then and heat them up. Now this one's got, I didn't take it to a point, so it's got quite a big end on it, but that's okay. Let's see what it does. But you don't have to burn them if you don't want to. You can just leave them plain. And I like the effect that what the burn does, what the heat gun does to it. And I painted all these with metallic. Okay, I'm going to roll that a little bit on my table to get those ends down. Let it cool off a little bit. Whew, hot. There you have it. There you have it. That's all there is to it. So just paint your Tyvek and then cut it with your cutter. I guess I should show you how to cut it, huh? I'll show you that right now. With these I have over here. So let's put that away. Let's put those over there and have an avalanche that falls. I get my trusty dusty cutter. I've been waxing papers with my daddy bands. Now this is going to be, no it's not, it's going to be okay. So what I do is I put it clear out here to the 2-inch mark, and kind of, it is going to be too long. Anyway, I put it out to the 2-inch mark, or 1.5 or whatever, and I angle it on my trimmer and pull you out so you can see this a little better. Okay, so I got it here at the 2-inch. I have it angled out at the bottom here at almost 0. So let's cut it. So there you have that one, okay? So you have a strip like that. Then you take the top part and you pull it over to 2 inches, and you have this one down here at the 0 point, and you go ahead and cut it just like that. And that's how I keep doing my strips. I turn it to the other end, and if I don't get quite a point on it, I don't care. So there you go. And that's not a point, that's a squared off edge, and that's okay. So then I'm going to put this one over to 2, and this one at 0 at an angle. And then I have one that's straight, and I'll just roll that one up straight and have a straight bead. And that's how I cut them. Easy peasy. You paint them, you let them dry. Don't dry them with a blow dryer to dry them. Just set them to the side and let them dry. And then you roll them up. And then you get a bunch of them like this. And then I beat them. And I will show you how to do that in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.